Individuals that were sprayed when they first brought in the horses, pepper sprayed. It was to be expected. We were prepared for that. So
I was standing on a bench watching everything, and I think anybody could see was police on horses and a bunch of people freaking out simultaneously.
We just got done with a street medic check-in, and one of our medics actually was assisting someone who was sprayed. So it's not but I mean, I am so thankful, so appreciative of this camp and the community's efforts and steadfast dedication to nonviolence.
I am too.
But I'm not going to be surprised, and I'm not going to be offended or disappointed if someone pushes a police officer or something like that, because when there's a well-trained, well-armed army of individuals coming at you, I think it's fair for you to freak out.
Saw was that they brought the horses in first and were trying to push everybody out of the street, and then it didn't work. It seemed like they couldn't get the horses in there, so they brought a bunch more of the riot cops over to try to get them all out of the street. And whatever happened next, they arrested some guy and walked him that way, and then this big crowd backed the police down off the street all the way back there. It's a pretty inspiring thing to see. Everybody, these guys right there.
By chanting them.
Yeah,
basically.
non-violently, just approaching them and chanting.
Yeah.
The police backed off first a little bit at a time, and then people from this sidewalk started going out there too, so the police were all kind of surrounded. And much to their credit, they didn't just start hitting everybody. They all just kind of backed off. And until they were all the way over there, no longer on the block anymore. And that's why those guys are still over there kind of holding that spot. That's the last of the group that kind of backed the cops off, I guess.
Yeah.
But then everybody else started saying that we should come back over here and reoccupy the park, because they were saying the police had a trap waiting, or they were trying to lead everybody over that way. But I feel like the things people shout out in crowds are pretty unreliable. But I can verify that the horses came in, they tried to clear that street, they couldn't get the horses to do it because they were skittish.
Yeah.
So they brought those riot cops over there, they arrested some guy and walked him that way.
The horses were using mace at least.
Yeah.
The horses themselves were using mace?
The guys on the horse.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, wow, they're some advanced creatures there. I didn't realize that
they're well trained, man. That's what our tax dollars are for.
God, okay.
And then they backed the cops all the way over there. It was cool.
Yeah.
It was the cops were trying to make them leave, but they turned the tables. Never saw anything like it.
I wasn't sure when the horses kind of charged into the crowd at the very beginning of the push.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure how that would go, because I saw a flaming something get thrown at one of them.
Yeah, I saw that too.
How is that going to go?
Yeah.
But it turned out that they kept kind of level heads, and they backed up the police horses and then created the big line, and then got pushed back in the big line.
Yeah.
So I don't think that their heart is really in busting this down. They've just gotten their orders,
I didn't really know what to expect.
Yeah.
But definitely see think about on a daily basis. I will admit that I didn't think about it until people started protesting, and then I was like, oh my god, I'm totally part of the 99%, and that's awful.
Yeah.
Why am I part of that? To me, as much as I get angry about any sort of anything that I'm angry about, as mad as I can be at the corporations of America, I still have to thank whoever the fuck is out there that I grew up in America in the 21st century, and like I didn't get shot on sight for speaking my mind. I'm not happy that this is happening because it's happening, but I'm glad that it's happening because I'm glad that I get to speak my mind and not like just get taken off site immediately. You know, like in so many countries, I would have already been shot for saying these things.
Sure.
So I'm glad that I live in a country that allows it, even if it doesn't promote it, it allows it.
Yeah.
So I'd like to say thank you to anyone who ever stood against anything, whether or not I agree with it. Because it's awesome that you disagree with anything ever. Thank you to everyone who's brave ever in the whole universe. Ever.
Brother taking pictures all day, man. Going like this, taking like, you know what I'm saying? I said, yeah, you would take pictures like about the parents, your fellow Americans. Some of the police, earlier when they was moving us, throwing our shit, looking at our shit like we was Iraqi in the village. Yeah. Really. And like I said, they're taking pictures, doing all this stuff, sickness. Now, bitch, now what the fuck is the pictures of work?